John Lensing is OpenLoop Health's co-founder and CEO, and he is with us on set. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming on.
No, I appreciate you having me.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
the operating system for next-gen health, what does that mean?
People want convenient healthcare. So OpenLoop is focused on taking non-healthcare companies and turning them into healthcare delivery centers overnight. So think about getting sexual and reproductive healthcare through a dating app, or think about getting urgent care through a grocery store chain, or weight management through a gym. OpenLoop enables all of these companies to turn themselves into healthcare companies overnight.
You'll work with doctors' offices, nurses, you automate workflows, take notes, different components of writing prescriptions, outreach. It's like a full stack of stuff you're trying to do.
Everything, top to bottom. The docs, all the tech, the legal, the regulatory components, the billing, as well as the fulfillment for pharmacy and diagnostics, whole lineup.
$1 billion run rate, so you're young, obviously, and growing, but you're profitable.
Yeah.
How old's the company?
4.5 years old.
Your story is interesting, too, is that we're teasing it as AI in Iowa, because we need to get off the coasts, you know, and get out there and see what's happening in the heartland. You guys are based in Des Moines. Tell me more. How did this all come about?
Born and raised in Iowa, small little farm town. Decided I liked medicine, went into the field, graduated medical school, was wanting to go into reconstructive surgery, but started OpenLoop really as a passion project to address a lot of the accessibility issues I was seeing. So when I was in grad school, patients were driving 4 to 5 hours one way to come get the care they needed. And so this is my way of sort of giving back to my state, giving back to the heartland, and trying to start a company to address a lot of those problems.
Okay, so we're talking about AI, obviously, every day on the network. How does AI play into what you do?
We view AI in sort of 3 big buckets. You know, first and foremost is clinical efficiency. That's where everybody's talking about. You know, all the scribes that have come out recently, streamlining documentation, streamlining coding, making physicians faster at their work and decreasing their admin burden. Bucket 1. Bucket 2 is more on the patient engagement side of things. How do we take patients and keep them on program, keep them on therapy, and keep them more engaged with their overall health? So think about proactive outreach, nudges, knowing where and how they're spending their money and how that correlates to their health, and proactively pushing them different directions, clinical insights. And the third category would be market expansion. How do we take these non-healthcare companies and turn them into healthcare companies by embedding them with AI, infiltrating them with clinical operating systems so they can take their audiences now and better leverage them into a healthcare ecosystem.
Are we getting to a point, and I know you do some of this, patient interactions with AI agents. Are we just going to get to a point where we as the patients are just going to be talking with an agent, and that's going to be the first step of our interaction with the healthcare system? Is that the future of how this is all going to look?
I mean, we're already there. I mean, that's just the fact of it. And, you know, the majority of our AI agents will meet with the patient first. They'll do the full clinical intake. And then at the very last part of the visit, will an actual physician step in to review the work that's been done by AI. The technology is already there for them to fully do visits. We're just not yet at a regulatory standpoint where that would be allowed.
So what happens next for you guys? Continue to raise capital? How do you think about the public market? Tell me.
You know, profitable as a company, so we don't have a need to raise capital. If we do go out and raise additional capital, it'll be to accelerate additional infrastructure development. What are new capabilities that we don't yet have that we need to add in? And then from there, I think the world's our oyster. Public markets are definitely interesting. We've been eyeing those and exploring opportunities, but we'll just have to see what's in the cards.